We are live from Seattle, Washington and CenturyLink Field, where tonight the Green Bay Packers travel to Seattle to face the Super Bowl champion Seattle Seahawks. We've got Aaron Rodgers in the high-powered attack with Eddie Lacy at running back, going against the number one defense for the past 2 years, the Seattle Seahawks, with the Legion of Boom in the secondary. Richard Sherman, the all-pro cornerback. He's flanked in the secondary with Earl Thomas, all-pro free safety, and the hard-hitting ferocity of Cam Chancellor, who did damage against the Denver Broncos in the Super Bowl last February as Seattle trounced the Broncos 43-8. Anyway, we're looking for a primetime game tonight. Currently, Seattle is favored by 5.5. The over-under is 45. And with the way that the penalties are going, you can't touch a receiver. I'm looking for Aaron Rodgers to probably put up 20, 21 points. He's got some nice weapons with Jordy Nelson on the outside. And he's flanked by Cobb on the other side. And you got Eddie Lacy behind him. I don't know about the offensive line, but I'm sure Aaron Rodgers can easily put up 20. And on the other side of the ball, Russell Wilson.
Starting the play in the backfield. Wilson's going to float it. Ball went downfield. What a throw. What a catch. First and
Percy Harvin and Marshawn Lynch and Doug Baldwin, look out. Everyone talks about Seattle's ferocious defense, but this high-powered attack with the speed of Harvin is going to open up some running lanes for Marshawn the Beast. This game is really challenging to analyze because when I first looked at it, I realized that the Green Bay Packers were missing their center, so they've got a rookie there. They didn't really have the tight end. So I thought, okay, you can get Cam Chancellor coming down into the box to try to stuff Eddie Lacy. That's really the key. Controlling Eddie Lacy, being able to play man-on-man with Cobb and Jordy Nelson, you don't have to worry about the seam as much because of the tight end. So it all, some of those rules are going to come into play. Like I said, I still think the Packers score in the 20s. Where I was really more impressed with the Packers is on the defensive side of the ball. Like I had mentioned, I think that they're really solid. They got a lot more speed. They're not so big up front. They're quicker. It's a good-looking squad. Onto the Seattle side, as Russell Wilson right now is playing flawless football. He's finding his receivers. You got Percy Harvin with all that speed, running jet sweeps, running quick slants, running bubble screens, possibly running 9 routes, and Marshawn Lynch pounding. So if you bring any DBs up in the box, you get one-on-one. Russell Wilson can extend plays just like Aaron Rodgers. You look at this matchup, it is so even that I'm looking at it going, Seattle 5, I think it's going to come down to the special teams. Stephen Hoshka, Seattle's field goal kicker, missed 2 field goals last year. Mason Crosby didn't hit 90%. He's been in a 70 to low 80 kicker for his career. So I'd be a little bit concerned with the kicking game. And it depends if Randall Cobb is doing the punt returns, kickoff returns. Because with Percy Harvin doing kickoffs, you got Earl Thomas doing the punt returns. I think that's the slight edge.
28 yards in his one regular season game against his former team, the Vikings, and they just pop it up. Good kick by Prater on a hop. It's Harvin, but now he takes off and
think Seattle pulls this game out between 6 and 9 points just because of the special teams. When you look at offense-defensive matchups, I think they really offset each other very well. And I would take the Seattle minus the 5.5. Originally, the 45, I was really taking it over until I started looking at the Packer defense. But again, the special teams, not being able to touch receivers, the speed factor of both teams, I see them both scoring. I see Seattle scoring 30. I see Green Bay scoring in that 23-24. So it's very close to what Vegas lines have as far as the spread. I'm still going to go Seattle. They got the field goal kicker that's good for maybe 6 more points than what Crosby's going to give them. And I like the play of Wilson right now and the speed and that home field factor. It's one of the reasons why Seattle's favored by 5. If there is a team that can upset Seattle, it is Green Bay. But I'm also taking Pete Carroll. You give him time to prepare. You saw what Seattle did in the Super Bowl to Denver over John Fox, who was considered an excellent head coach. And I think that as good as McCarthy is, I think Pete Carroll outsmarts him when it comes down to it. So again, take Seattle minus the 5, maybe 5.5. And I'm still taking the over 45, 45.5, just because of the new rules. I think Seattle can still score in that 30 range. I think the Packers are in the 20. So that's where I'm headed. So good luck on your wagers. And we'll be talking to you before Sunday's games. I have 3 other good picks I will detail at that time. All right, good luck.